Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azinne Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so to all of you that has been asking me about Erica is fine. She is in Abuja at the moment. Yes, she even went out last night to have some fun. No, Kidwire wasn't with her. Kidwire actually arrived Abuja today. Yeah, you should have seen, or you should see the crowd that was with him. I'm gonna post all those videos later at the end of this video. So it's also been brought to my attention, or something has been brought to my attention where somebody sent me this, that Erica, she is paying for sponsored ads on her page, on her Instagram page. And I've seen it on a lot of blogs. A lot of people were like, oh, that Erica is paying for followers, that's why she's advertising her page and all that, doing sponsored ads. See, I might not be like a technology guru or whatever it is, but one thing I found out about Instagram and the whole everything about Instagram is, when you have been shadow banned, we've seen some pages, the likes of Tacha's page, even Erica's page has been on shadow ban. That's why you don't see her followers grow. Yeah, it's not as if the people don't follow. It's basically like they don't just grow. You will notice that they are at a particular number for a very long time. Yeah, that page is under shadow ban. Now, when a page is on shadow ban, one of the ways you can get that page out of, to get that page out of shadow ban, or to lift the shadow ban on that person's page on Instagram, is to do sponsored ads. Yes, like I don't understand why a lot of people would just make an uninformed I don't understand. Like, you are just saying stuff. A lot of people will just say stuff on blogs, like, you do not do your research. When people do, most times that is the reason to leave them out of that shadow ban. So next time, if people are going to shade, I beg, shade intelligently. It will help us all. Thank you very much. Yeah, and she's not doing it for followers, actually. She's actually doing it so that she will get out of that shadow ban thing, because it's not doing her visibility any good. Okay, so yesterday, a lot of them released photos for the Independence Day to celebrate Nigeria at 60. One of those pictures that actually, caused a stir on social media was that of Prince. Yeah. If you go under his comment section, you see a lot of people saying a lot of stuff somewhere like, circle me around your head 3 times, I'm your Tufiakwa. This one will say, pat me, I am your Resi. This one will say, mismanage me, I'm your Nigeria. I'm like, where do all these people get all these kind of captions from? But one that actually caught my eye is Dorothy. Yes, she posted this on the Prince's page and said, arrest me, I'm your prisoner. I'm like, okay. And after a lot of banter, Prince now said, leave this place now, young lady. Yeah. They're so cute to watch, whether it's whatever they have, if it's siblingship, if it's friendship, if it's whatever it is, we are here for it. And no, Dorothy is not the only one that commented on her supposed friend's post. Another person that actually commented is Nengi, and Ozo's picture, and Nengi commented king. I'm like, okay, this is good. At least you're seeing him as a king. We are moving to a permanent site, small. Okay, so still, let's go a little bit back to Dorothy. So first, I became concerned because Dorothy was supposed to appear alongside Lekon at Silverbird TV today by 11 a.m. She was nowhere to be found. In fact, it was actually Lekon and Nengi that came to the show. Meanwhile, the Silverbird people actually invited the winner and the first runner up, but Dorothy was nowhere to be found. Also at Inspiration FM, where the finalists, all of them were supposed to come for an interview, Dorothy was nowhere to be found. It was just Neo V, Lekon, and Nengi. Now, it kind of raised a lot of concerns. Everybody was like, where is Dorothy? Now, at first I heard that she was not feeling fine, but I didn't have like a concrete evidence to prove, that Dorothy isn't feeling fine, until her sister put out this tweet and said, rushing her to the hospital, that is Dorothy, rushing her to the hospital in the early hours of today is definitely the scariest thing that ever happened to me. Pray for my baby to be back on her feet soon. Thank you guys for all the messages. So apparently Dorothy is in the hospital at the moment. She's not feeling fine. If you are a Dorothy lover, or if you love her, if you're an explorer, if you just admire her confidence, I think the best thing to do now is to put her in your prayers, because I think she would need that. She would need that strength to be back on, because I feel it's the stress. They've not really had time to relax. It's been from one appointment to another interview to all whatnot. Even her last interview that I watched yesterday, she was not looking okay. She was looking stressed. Yeah, she was actually looking very stressed. So let's all put her in our prayers. So moving on, the other finalists went for their media rounds, and I love something that was cleared up today. The whole health issue, Lekon's health issue, that a lot of people said that Erica knew about it, that Lekon told Erica about it, and Erica used it against him when they had their premium fight that got Erica disqualified. Now, Lekon came out and said the only person that he told about his health condition is V, because he actually trusts that V will not use it against him or anything like that. So I have clips of that, and I also put it at this video. So a lot of people that were making all those uninformed things against Erica, how markets sometimes, like I explained in the video when that thing was making rounds, somebody pointed out that the fact that Erica said this, it was directed at, what was that thing that they said Erica said? I think you've not taken your medicine for a week or something. And I kept saying that it was not directed at Lekon, it was directed at V, because at that point V was actually on medication. And that does not in any way excuse Erica of her behavior then. But since we are all moving forward, I'm happy that Lekon got to clarify this. Also, V also got to clarify the issue where she said that putting pepper in her food so that the two people that have ulcer would not eat. She said that people misunderstood her and all that. I'll put that clip for you guys to watch for yourself. So yeah, basically that is what has been happening so far with your ex Big Brother Naija finalists, or the finalists of the show. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a clip of what has been happening, so you guys will listen to them yourselves. Thank you guys so much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your girl, Ezinne Williams. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye guys.
Where is our... Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. So,
a final question as you go. A final question. Erica, between God and man and Nigerians, are you in a relationship? Because I am not.
I'm working on my career.
You are working on your career. Erica, okay, thank you. You are busy. I don't understand. Erica, don't be a kid. Don't allow that guy is Abuja guy. I know him. For that whole die. Okay, so she's in a relationship. I don't have something to answer. I asked him, she has answered. You sent me, sir.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of guy that would want to get something out of pity. Yeah? I remember the only person I remember telling was V. And I just told her in like kind of a whisper, and she respects some certain information that I divulged to her. So, but that day, I think we were just talking about it, and I'm like, okay, yeah,